this story online about this couple. They're both meteorologists, I believe. They're on now. Hey, Tom, Rhea, are you guys there?
We are.
Yeah.
Are you both meteorologists?
Yes, we are.
But Rhea's an actual forecaster. I'm just in the fun land of middle management now.
Well, all I know is I'm reading this story, and they got engaged in front of a tornado on purpose because they love weather so much. So tell me the story here. And Tom, was this all a surprise to her?
This was a surprise, but with a caveat. So we had both saw that we wanted to be engaged in front of a tornado. It was separate thoughts that we never talked about. And somehow we made it all the way out to southeast Oklahoma without her realizing what was going to happen that day.
So, but you just get in the car and do you just think, Rhea, that you're going out searching for a tornado? I mean, is that like a hang out at the park for you two? You just go chasing a tornado somewhere?
It's quite an adventure. Normally we don't go chasing on flight risk days. We would maybe go about 3 hours on a flight risk day, but we decided to drive 6 hours instead. And I was like, yeah, let's go on an adventure. I'm up for it. And I had no idea. I just wanted to dress comfortable, be able to see a tornado, but we were on the only tornado in the United States that day.
And what were the odds the tornado was going to happen there? I mean, obviously, you know odds more than anyone. You're both meteorologists. You're a forecaster. Did you think, okay, there's an 80% chance of a tornado? And did you point to a screen and tell anyone else there was going to be a tornado out there?
So our friend Rich and I, we were talking about it that morning, and we're like trying to find a spot that was perfect for it. The chances were very low that something would develop, but we were looking for a really good structure, and Tom can divulge into why we were looking for that.
She and I had actually never seen a good traditional like Oklahoma or Kansas thunderstorm. So my buddy Rich and I agreed that if we saw something that was going to be really photogenic, really beautiful, would make like a nice photo on the wall for years to come, we would go for it. So thankfully that storm gave it to us, and then it gave us our first tornado. It was just kind of the best of every world there.
And then the tornado's up, and there's a picture of him proposing. He's down on one knee in front of her.
Crazy.
With the tornado. Are you nervous at all that a tornado is somewhat close to you as you're proposing?
So I should caveat this. Rhea is a very, very good meteorologist. So she and Rich put us in a position where that tornado wasn't going to get within us for at least an hour. We were in a really safe position, off to the side of the road, away from everything. It was a good, safe spot.
You didn't answer the question. Were you nervous? Because I'm nervous just looking at the picture. You thought there was no chance this tornado would get into you guys.
I would say that.
Tom, I have
sorry,
never
Rhea, you
seen
go
you
for that.
so nervous. Yeah, I just wanted to say I have never seen you so nervous before. You were trembling, and I didn't see the tremble before the proposal, but after it was very apparent.
Yeah, I would imagine he's more nervous to propose than he is
Yeah.
about the tornado.
That's what I was thinking.
As someone who's proposed recently, I still remember all those feelings inside, like, oh boy, here we go. And so, did you know she would say yes, Tom?
I was pretty confident that she was going to, but I mean, we've been dating for 4 years, and I know that she's well out of my league. So, if she had decided, maybe I can find another guy, wouldn't have been hurt. I had a good 4 year run with it. I was somewhat certain, but you never know.
So, are we talking tornado
There's no doubt in my
tattoos?
mind.
Are we talking tornado tattoos at this point, or what?
So Rhea actually has a weather-themed tattoo already. It's the METAR symbol for a thunderstorm on her arm. I had wanted to get the same tattoo before I met her. So we're just about the most hallmark couple you can be when it comes to weather stuff.
I mean, and I say this in the most loving way. You guys are two geeks made for each other.
Yeah.
Yes.
They agree.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, as a fellow geek, nerd, whatever you want to call me, like I love that you guys found each other and that one of you's not having to play up your love for weather because the other one is so into it. Like you both are geeks for weather. And so, Ray, are you on TV right now? Or are you working for what is your job?
I am an operational meteorologist at AccuWeather, so I do a lot more behind-the-scenes work where we forecast and internally warn for all United States, Canada, and Mexico. So very well-rounded with that.
So if I got a little scared one night, I'm like, there's a tornado. I could just hit up Ray, obviously with Tom listening in, and be like, hey, how am I doing tonight? Am I gonna make it? And you would be able to tell me pretty much yes or no?
I think so, yeah. That's kind of what my job is, to tell people what the weather's going to do.
Well, listen. Go ahead, Tom.
I can't tell you how many trains that woman has kept on the track, how many auto manufacturing facilities she saved from a tornado. Every night that I get to go home with her, I feel like I'm going home with a superhero.
Aw.
Well, look at you two. You have the coolest engagement photo I've ever seen. There's a big tornado in the background. That he proposed. She said yes. They're here now. Do you guys have a plan for the wedding?
Rhea,
We do,
that's all you.
and
You're the master
this is-
planner for this.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna find an earthquake and try to get married on the earthquake, or what?
If we could predict those, that would be really cool. But this is no surprise to you guys that we are planning to get married in May, which is obviously tornado season. 2 years from now, so May 2023. If we happen to see one, that's great, but we aren't planning on doing any chasing that month, hopefully. Well, maybe we are, Tom. What do you think?
I feel like she just tossed to
you know-
Tom for a weather. All right, Tom, over to you. Tom, what's happening over there? Hey, listen, you two, congratulations. Super excited to talk to you. It's wild what things kind of go viral, right?
Yes.
We were happy just to have our company share a story about us, and we found our picture in the Sunday paper. And this week we are totally overwhelmed with everybody caring as much about this as we do. We kind of feel blessed with it.
Tom and Rhea, they're engaged in front of a tornado. There they are. Nice job. We love love. We love love. All right, you two. We'll see you. You're getting married in like 10 years. That's cool. So I guess we'll catch up after the marriage.
Thanks
All
for
right.
having
Thank
us
you guys
on.
so much.
All right, bye-bye.
It's a Bobby Bones Show.
Hey.